This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is April 17th, 2021. We're performing a video sewer line inspection and possibly a waste line inspection through the 4-inch ABS plastic cleanouts at the rear of the house. And we're at 3621 Primavera Avenue, Los Angeles, California. And we have our first clean out, I believe, going outward. We have our second clean out, looks like going back toward the house. We're going to just stick our camera down in here because there's a lot of cobwebs. We're going to clean it off the camera monitor, or camera lens, excuse me. Get off the camera lens. And then we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor right at the opening of the 4-inch ABS plastic. I'm going to show the backyard area. This is our backyard area and our side gate going out toward the front of the house. Insert our camera. Appears to be going back toward the house. We have a little debris holding a little bit of water here. This might be running all the way out toward the city sewer. I can't be sure yet. There's an ABS joint, appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Another ABS joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Looks like we're running back toward the house. Looks like we're transitioning now to cast iron from what I can see. We're going to try and jump over this area. I got a little bit of debris on the camera lens. And looks like that's as far as we can go. We can't tell what we've got. Got so much debris on the camera lens. We're going to try and flush some water down the line. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're flushing the toilet now. We should have some water come through. There we go. There's our water. Clean our camera lens off. We're at the end of the run. Let me try again, jump over this. And we're just going back toward the end of the bathroom from what we can see. And we're at the end of the run. What we can see, we can't go. It doesn't turn there, right? I'll pause for a moment. We're going to pull our camera out. We can't get through this area. We're going to flush the toilet one more time. We're going to try and rinse our camera lens off, which we should be right there. Okay. Got a little debris in the line. Looks like we got some cast iron and some ABS. Transitioning, very difficult to tell exactly what we got because of the debris in the line and going back toward the house. Couldn't make that last turn. Heard that it did go into the ground, but we can't make that turn. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to insert our camera into the second ABS plastic cleanout and attempt to go all the way out to the city sewer. This is our cleanout. And I'm going to zero out right here. Looks like it's got a liner in it from what we can see. Does look like it was lined. It's kind of rippled up in the turn, which indicates a liner, and we also see the writing on the side wall of it. So it is a liner. Probably cast iron that's been lined. It's probably hydrojetted. Maybe ran a cote tool and then installed a liner. I'll pause for a moment. We're going to get a locator and try and see which way we're going. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to continue running. We're going out the back. Looks like we're going down to the street below. We're not going out to Primavera. We're going out to the street, going through the neighbor's yard and to the street below. So we're going to continue to run, and that may be why they lined it, because it would be a kind of a inconvenience and kind of a bear to try and replace. That's a good reason why they would have lined it. Probably going to be a long line. Now we're making a drop going down. We'll try and locate it on the other side when we hit the city sewer area. We're probably going to have about a 200-foot run. The liner appears to be in fair condition. We say fair condition, that's about as good as it gets unless it's new. Don't see any issues with the liner at this time. Let's see if we can tell what the mill is. It's a permaliner. You don't see a mill on it. We got a little ripple in the liner here as we make a turn, but the ripple is at the top. It shouldn't harm anything. And now we transition to vitreous clay, and that may be the lateral. We're going to pause for a moment. We're going to see if we can locate that area. Okay, we are in the driveway of the house that is behind us at 3620 Division Street. We are at this point at 4 foot 4 inches deep. The transition where the liner drops into, it appears to be a 6-inch vitreous clay lateral. Now we're going to run through the vitreous clay lateral out to the city sewer. And that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. There's a little bit of a gap in this joint, not terrible, but a little bit of a gap. Sometimes they're actually installed that way. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. We're heading out toward the city sewer. A little bit of an offset in this joint. Again, not terrible, no root intrusions, no major breaks that we can see or anything. A little tiny bit of an offset in that joint as well. A little bit of a separation in the saddle area, but not bad. And then we're making our turn. Next joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. And then we're coming to the next joint, and then we drop into the city sewer on Division Street. So the city lateral appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. And now we're going to begin pulling back. We're going to pull back to the house. We've already looked at the entire line. We've looked at all these joints. Look like we have a little bit of a nick out of the pipe possibly there. It could be just in the casting. Doesn't look like a break or anything. We'll look at that on our laptop when we were at the office. Continue to pull back. So these joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. A little bit of an offset, tiny, small offset, nothing major. Coming back, we transition back to our liner. More than likely, as I said, it could have been clay. Could have been clay pipe that they lined over. We can't really tell. We can't see exactly what the piping is. Very difficult to tell. So it's probably either clay or cast iron. But the liner does appear to be in pretty decent condition. Saw a little bit of a ripple in one or two joints as we made the turns, but again, right here we had a little bit of a ripple. Nothing major. Not going to harm anything. Not going to cause any stoppages. We ran back toward the house as well, and we were just coming up into the cast iron. We could make that turn, pretty sharp turn, coming back up into the cast iron underneath the bathroom toward the back of the house. It's adjacent to the laundry room. Pulling back, coming back to our mainline sewer cleanout. A little bit of a ripple there in the turn, which is common. Now we're making a turn. Can't see exactly what we got. Just looks like some debris down here from what we can see. Pulling up and out of our mainline sewer cleanout. And now we'll conclude our video sewer inspection.